Odyssey podcast.
After a while, this dude Fidel Castro was notorious. He had the risk. He risked so many spies. Castro also did not want the Federal State Reserve Bank in Cuba, and that's probably one of the reasons he took out the person that was put in place by the CIA, most likely. By the CIA. Right then and there.
And then
tell me, this told me that the
my
risk.
father stormed in. And that's that picture of me sitting at the table with the first officer and Fidel, and immediately I pulled my hand away so Papa wouldn't see.
Marita's father invites Castro to stay for dinner that evening before he takes his ship and his daughter back to New York.
I remember standing on the top deck when we pulled out of the harbor and missing him and feeling terrible. I've got to see him again.
As soon as Marita
Goddamn,
returns to
girl.
the city, Fidel Castro calls and invites her back to Cuba. This is the beginning of a passionate love affair.
I hadn't even unpacked. He said, "How are you? I miss you." And with his bad English, asked me to come back. I send you airplane, and I ended up back in Havana with the same suitcase I hadn't unpacked.
Her pops was like, yeah, go for it. Go back.
Felt absolutely terrified, happy, frustrated, crazy, and defying my parents without telling them. I felt very guilty.
Oh.
He hated Fidel. He felt very angry that he wasn't accepted with open arms as the new leader of Cuba.
That would have been a prime opportunity for her to be spotted without question. He was meeting with Nixon. That was a high-level meeting, and you can be sure that U.S. and
I was very naive when it came to matters of politics or international foreign policy affairs or love affairs.
Before the CIA agents can go any further with Marita, they need to know that she has been telling them the truth about her past.
The next very important step is you have to vet the person, the target. It's critically important because we've had many cases where a person has come over and they've become a double agent or were a double agent. So to vet, in this case, Marita, the agency would have to corroborate all the information she provided, the people that knew her over there, if we had access to them, and the procedure would not proceed forward until the agency was absolutely convinced that the information she was providing was credible.
I lived with Frank for a year in Miami when I was in college. He had a whole drawer full of phony IDs. I mean, some of them were from South American countries. I mean, the man was clearly...
A modern day Odyssey podcast.